Joe True, and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek on the PS4. I'm the Big B82, and this is part 58 of my Romulan Republic Federation Aligned Tactical Officer. We're about to undertake a big chunk of missions within the Solanae Dyson Sphere, which is where the gateway we discovered at the end of the Sphere of Influence, and that's exactly where the gateway leads to. Because we're in the Romulan Republic, we're going to go and defend our interests in it, because it is in our system after all. And we will, I've already got the mission up ready here with Sub Commander Cal. And just bear with me a second as I let people know that I am actually streaming. And then we'll... So because we're doing a big chunk of missions in this one, we're not just going to be doing this one, which is circles within circles. We're also going to be doing Supplier Woes, the Contested Zone, the Omega Standoff, Tower Control, and then when we'll get to a step between stars. So, the discovery of and activation of the gateway in the Jouret System means that we can send ships rapidly to explore the Solanae Dyson Sphere. An alliance force comprised of ships from the Romulan Republic, the Federation and the Klingon Empire have agreed to work together to study the sphere and establish a zone of control there, but they need skilled captains and crews willing to join the fight. Travel through the gateway and contact Allied Joint Command, and once you reach the Solanae Dyson Sphere in the Delta Quadrant. So let's go. Travel to the Dyson Sphere. It'll be mostly cutscenes, really. So will of course be the last set of missions that this ship will be used. She'll be retired after this. Welcome to the Dyson Sphere. Speak to the Chief Logistics Officer. Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, Admiral. A journey that once took 30 years at maximum warp now takes mere minutes. Did we just go as far as Voyager did? Not quite. We're on the border of the Delta Quadrant. Specifically, we're within the Solanae Dyson Sphere, a spherical structure built around a star. The sphere itself is a diameter of nearly 200 kilometers, or equivalent of 250 million M-class planet surface. How much of the sphere has been explored? You're looking at it. The sphere is huge, and it could take us a lifetime to completely understand its construction and technology. We're taking it slow until we know more. That's where you come in, sir. We could use the help from the RRW Gorget. Before we get started though, Sub-Commander Cal wants you to receive a briefing from you about Omega particles from our Chief Scientist. I'll speak with the Chief Scientist. This is an active zone, so you will see other players. But the Chief Scientist is over here. Ah, hello Admiral. Cal has asked me to be brief, as there is a lot to be done. We found a massive amount of Omega particles being produced within the Dyson Sphere. These particles are extremely unstable, and when detonated they will damage subspace, making warp travel impossible in vast areas around the destination site. In the past we've only had to deal with a small amount of Omega particles. Now we have a structure that is mass producing them for an unknown purpose. What is the plan to neutralise the Omega particles? The plan is twofold. First, we must find and destroy any existing Omega particles. Secondly, we must discover whatever it is producing them at such an alarming rate and stop it. The Federation and the Klingons have agreed to join the alliance with the Romulan Republic in order to see this done. These particles threaten us all. This would be simple except for, well, perhaps it's best for you hear from Sub-Commander Cal. He's asked to speak with you. Very well, I'll talk to him. Technically I'm his superior, so he better not give me any jip, otherwise I'll just bitch slap his ass and bust him down to fucking... can't remember what the low ranks were. I'll bust his ass down to lieutenant, that's what I do. Should kick his ass. Okay, sub-commander.
Welcome to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. My name is Sub-Commander Cole. This is the main command center for Joint Alliance Command. A multi-species task force willing to work together toward a common goal, for now at least. The gateway you use to get here is in Republic space, so the Republic is taking the lead here as well. Our mission? To destroy the Omega particles this sphere creates, and neutralize its ability to generate more. The first scouts into the sphere confirmed that it was producing massive amounts of Omega particles for an unknown purpose. Given enough time, this sphere could produce enough Omega particles to completely annihilate warp travel in all known quadrants of the galaxy. We thought this would be a sweep and clear operation, but we were waylaid by a species known as the Voth. The Voth claim to be natives of the Delta Quadrant, are extremely technologically advanced, and they want the sphere. Now we're in a fight for control. The Voth are determined to gather the Omega particles. We're still determining why, but this is a threat to all warp-capable civilizations. I can't stress enough how important it is that we stop the Voth and neutralize the Omega particles. There's a lot to do. Shall we get started?
Are you ready to begin, Admiral? The Solanae Dyson Sphere is unlike anything we've seen before. Okay, so we need to do is supply woes next. Well, we can ask him some questions. What are the Omega particles? Omega particles can be used to make a Omega molecule. The Omega molecule is a theoretical power source of enormous potential, but also they are very unstable. An exploding Omega particle will rupture subspace, making warp travel impossible for light years around. For this reason, our mission here is to include disabling the sphere's particle generators and doing our best to shut down the Omega particle machinery. What are the different areas of the sphere? The sphere is too large for us to have all catalogued and occupied. We set a small base of operations near the main Iconian gate. The Allied Air Zone is the location closest to the gate, and the Joint Forces have controlled. Contested Zone is the next area over, where we're fighting against the Voth for control of the sphere. While the minefield helps to keep the Voth ships from entering Allied space en masse, occasionally the Voth will step through one or two small vessels with their advanced cloaking devices. We have a range of tachyon probe frequencies that can sometimes detect Voth ships, but we need you to get up and close and have a chance of any success. We want the RRW Gorget to search this zone for any Voth ships that might be hiding. Okay. So return to the ship.
We run missions here from Joint Command, the center of all Allied operations. This is the supply depot. We use it to ship supplies to our forces and to store any unusual or dangerous technologies we find here. This region is the minefield. It is used as a barrier to keep Voth forces out, although some still slip by. And this is the ion stream, a series of structures moving a high volume of charged particles and exotic radiation through the area. Each of these areas could use your help. Good luck.
Right. Go to the supply and do supply woes. You've received an area mission. You access area missions from before within the adventure zone. You will receive one of several impossible missions from exiting the area. I did. Okay. Whatever. Right.
Enemy spot as a result of an area mission will appear specifically for you.
Didn't even get to deploy my fighters. How disappointing. So let's go speed to USS Arpathia. Federation vessel. Need some assistance in the ion stream sector. The captain's not got cunning things with my Romulan. He's straight to the shit. He's a former Imperial naval officer and he doesn't give a fuck. So the USS Arpathia. She is. Good to see you, Admiral. See the ion streams? The energy on them can be rerouted into power cells of a starship and delivered to other areas of the sphere. This energy helps us better understand how the sphere activates. Can the RRW take some of the ion streams energy to our tower in the minefield? Right, so we need to collect 3 charges. Energy absorbed, now analysing for our records. Where's the other one then? But if I gotta go back, yeah, I do. What is done to Kosovoongi? I missed the ones at the start, like a dick. What's going on here? It's like graphical. There's some graphical issues going on here. Well, the energy store, I've never seen it used this way. Right, let's head over to the Allied minefield tower. Give them some power. Unlimited power! We'll put the energy to good use, but we need more help here, Admiral. The minefield is the last line of defence against the VOF moving in from the contested zone. Several of our mines have stopped working, and we don't know why. Can the RRW get scan some of the deactivated mines and determine the problem? We'll do what we can. This mine's been definitely remotely disabled, but I'm having a hard time getting further reading. This mine's missing some critical parts. It may simply be that some of the mines were not properly assembled. Admiral, I was wrong. The VOF have been transporting parts out of the mines. I was just contacting Joint Command with this information. Thank you for your assistance, Admiral. You said that the VOF are remotely disarming mines by transporting parts out of them? We'll see what we can do to get around that. For now, you and the RRW Gorget are needed elsewhere, specifically in the contested zone. Speak with me again when you're ready to run your next assignment. So, let's do the contested zone. We have more operations outside the Allied zone, Admiral. The contested zone is right near our borders, and this is where our forces are currently engaged with the VOF, both in the atmosphere and on the ground. It is constant fight for control in the area. If we slip, the VOF will overwhelm us. We could use your help out there. Travel to the contested zone and see what you can do. Let's go to the contested zone. You're cleared. Yes, thank you. This is another zone, and there might not be nobody here. General rule of thumb, nobody is ever bloody here.
This is the contested zone. Our forces here are in a constant conflict with the Voth. There are 5 fronts in the zone, and each of them need your help. Here, we are fighting the Voth over towers that are critical to our control of the zone. I would advise you help only if you have other starships to provide support. In the center of the contested zone is the battle zone. Commander Arnold is leading the ground fight there against the Voth. He needs anyone who's willing to assist. Make no mistake about this. The contested zone is an active conflict. Be careful out there.
Okay, so this is the contested zone. It looks like somebody's already triggered the event in here. Missing the Allied zone yet? I hope not, because we need every ship to push the Voth back. If you're ready, I have more orders for you. The next comes straight from Commander Arnold, our liaison on the ground. Standoff. There's a ground war waging as we speak in the battle zone. Commander Arnold is commanding Allied forces in an attempt to gain control over Omega particle silos. Unfortunately, the Allied forces there are understaffed and under-equipped. They're too far away from the supply depot for us to reliably send supply shipments. Just a bit. Don't need the extra supply there. And they can always use more combat-ready recruits. Commander Arnold and his forces can use your help, Admiral. Can you spare it? Yes, I bloody can. Well, we're going to cloak, because I don't really want them Voth attacking us. Yeah, it's a cowardly thing to do, but I don't really want to piss about with these dreadnoughts. That's a video for another time, I'm afraid. It says graph speed. Interesting name for a ship. Famous German battleship, though, the graph speed. Flew through the central spire. Lucky me. Alright, you can deactivate the cloak now. And it's into the ground battle zone where we shall have another cutscene. Doesn't matter who's with me, you can beam me straight back out. So
This is the Voth battle zone. Our goal is to take control of at least one Omega particle silo. Here's how we do it. This is a map of the battle zone. There are 3 regions, each made up of multiple capture points. When the Voth hold a capture point, it is red. When we take control of a capture point, it will change to blue. Capturing points advances us towards our goal, represented by this meter. When it is full, we can make our final push to stop the Voth at the Omega particle silos. We must capture at least one of these silos to claim this battle zone for the Alliance. Good luck.
You are in a battle zone. The goal of a battle zone is to capture
I hope things are
and
going
hold
well
the
in the battle
majority
zone.
of points.
When you're ready, speak with me again. Requests for aid are arriving in the contested
Your map
space.
shows which points are controlled by allies
Could always
and
use help.
enemies.
Yeah, I got it. We could use your help driving the Voth away from the control towers in the contested
The
zone.
overall status of the
These
zone
towers
is displayed
are
here.
integral to our control of the area. The Voth hold them, then they'll be able to call in reinforcements and overwhelm us. Can you take the fight to the Voth and help us gain control over the area? Right. Yeah. And that is lead the battle zone. So return to the ship. Good place to come if you want to do Voth. You need to kill Voth. But also very good to come and do weapon stuff like flavoured weapons, plasma weapons, stuff like that. I think I've got to do plasma weapons. So it's a good place to come. Now, I need to capture a tower. There's one over there. This could go incredibly well or incredibly bad. Generally, I'm hoping it goes well. Come on, die, you bastard. Oh, crap baskets. Well, that went well. But we don't need to worry about that shit anyway. We've done it, our mission. Here we are. We are done. I have received reports of your efforts to help push back the VOF back to the zone. Excellent work, Admiral. We'll need you to keep supporting our efforts throughout the Dyson Sphere. You've seen all the areas that are important to hold. We're trusting you to do whatever you can to help us destroy the Omega particles and prevent the VOF from using them against us. So let's depart the system. I think I've got to depart the system anyway. So, and whoosh, that is the end of the Solanae Dyson Sphere. Pretty easy, you know. It just goes through. It's just what the missions are, what you're doing there. Generally, it's a dead. It's a normal. It can be the Undine one's probably the most active of the zones inside the Dyson Sphere. The others, well, the Allied zone's dead as a dodo. The other one has people there, but they obviously just killed a fleet, and they don't really want to go and capture the other zones again. But so that is essentially that. So this is the end of this part of part 58. When we return in part 59, we'll be doing that mission there, which is a step between the stars. Go to the Dyson Sphere Gateway in the Azure sector. Fucking hell. And that's bloody old. And looks like the server is dying, so I'm going to end this quickly. Yeah, it's like the server's cracking out, so I'm going to do it before the time's out. So please, under Big Reactor 2, please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up. And I will see you in part 59, A Step Between the Stars. Join on true, and ciao for now.